What's going on, you guys? Welcome and welcome back to Kingdom Animalia. In today's video, we're just going to be quickly trying to put together this tortoise enclosure that I just bought. If you watched my last two videos, you would know, or last video, depending on how I put it out, you would know that I just recently got two redfoot tortoises, and this is the enclosure that they're going in while they're young, and then, you know, when they get older, they'll get something bigger, but right now, this is what's for them. Yeah, I've never done this before. I've never opened this thing, never put together one of these, so I guess we'll learn together how we do this. So you'll either watch me struggle or you'll watch me excel. So first we have the mesh lid to the top, so we don't need that yet. I don't have a manual or anything. I'm nice like that. Then we have the little doorway for them for the hide. Let's see, they gave me some screws. Yeah. And we have, what is this? Yeah, they didn't even give me a manual if I really needed it. I believe this is like one of the edge pieces. I guess we'll take everything out and find out together. Nobody called you. Let's see. This is another one. There. All right. It was very nice of them to give me. Oh, so I have reflexes. It's very nice of them to give me no manual, although I probably wouldn't have used it. This has to be another doorway of some sort because it has hinges on it. Okay. Oh, it's the lid. The lid. See, we're figuring things out. Okay. Oh, they gave me a manual. We don't need that. Let's see. This has to be like the bottom, like the platform. It's an interesting platform. I didn't even know it had metal on the bottom. But we have that. And this has to be one of the edge pieces. Okay. It's not too shabby. All right, so I guess we'll get this party started. Figure this out. I'm just gonna sort everything really quickly, grab my screwdriver, and then I'll start putting everything together. Okay, so now that we have everything, we are just going to, okay, I'm going to make a fair assumption that the long screws are for the outside of the enclosure, but we'll put it together, like the walls and everything, if that makes any sense. Then the smaller screws has to be for the hinges. So we'll put on both sides first. Let's look at this. It's interesting because we don't have any holes. I don't know if I'm supposed to make new holes. So we're gonna make a very wise decision not to waste my time. It looks like I'm gonna have to make new holes, which is fun. They didn't tell me that. Okay. That was cute. It's real cute. So. So what they want us to do is they want us to take the little platform and take the little side pieces. They want us to put it on and then drill the screws into the bottom. What would have been nice of them would have been to let me know that I needed a drill. However, I already have one. I'll even try it without the drill, just because they showed a screwdriver. What did I do with those screws? Okay. Be a bad experience for somebody who did all this work and then couldn't get it to align properly, which will probably be me at the end, actually. Oh, it's so funny I said that. It is so funny I said that. I feel like in that moment, my subconscious was able to tell the future and realize that I had been betrayed. I had been set up. I went through all of this work to put together this enclosure. I tell you, all of it. I went through all of the work just to have to start over. Why did I have to start over? Because I listened to the diagram. I followed the instructions, and I shouldn't have did that. I told you guys at the beginning of the video, I'm nice like that. I don't need the instructions. And what did I do? I went against my word, and I had to start over. Never again. I will be listening to myself here on out. Thank you. So here's what I was talking about. We have one side that'll fit all weird, and then one side that's nice and snug. So what I think I have to do is I have to take this all apart. Look at that, I ate my words. And I'm thinking I have to move this part back a little bit more. That way it creates a little bit more space for the two. And yeah, I guess we'll take it from there. So wish me luck, I guess. Okay, so all I did here was I moved it over like I said, and it created a bit more space for me to add the other piece that they pretended like I didn't need to put on. So there you go, it created enough space for me to now be able to drill that in. And now on the other side, I also still have enough space to screw that in as well. And so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll come back with the finished product. Alright, so without using the little dookie butt manual, I managed to put it together nice and easy. Everything is aligned pretty well, unlike in the diagram. And now I just have to put the tops on, and I'll do that, and then I'll, come back. Alright, so we finally got those on. All I did was I screwed in the bottom hinges. The top part of the hinge was already on. So I screwed in the bottom part here, here, and over there. And so now these lids can come all the way up. There isn't supposed to be anything to hold these, because I think you just bring it up, and then when it lands on it, it'll hold itself up just like that. And then same thing on the other side. I'm just not reaching over there to get it. So now these come on and off. Bring this all the way back. Get it out the way. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put it inside of here, right against this bar, and then screw that in. Same thing on the other side. And then after that, we should be done. Alright, so now we're pretty much done. All I have to do is put the hinges on. Let me put this down so I can show you guys. All I have to do now is put the hinges on here, because they gave me hinges to put, like little locks rather. Not so much hinges. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Yeah, now I just have to put these on, the little lock pieces. One will go here and one will go here, and then we'll finally be finished with this. With the lock on, I actually locked it first. This way I can make sure I'm sticking it on properly, so that we don't have any surprises, because I'd really rather not do this again. So I'm just going to screw it in that way. Oh, it fell, but you get the point. I'm just going to screw it in like that, as opposed to doing one piece and then the next, because, yeah, we're not doing this twice. Alright, you guys, well, that's going to be all for today. We put together this wonderful, hefty, big old enclosure. And it took me all of like an hour and a half, maybe like 2 hours. I really don't know at this point. It took me a hot minute, especially since I had to do everything again. But there it is. So I hope if you guys end up having to do this yourselves, it's a bit easier for you. You have a much lighter time, given that, you know, I kind of made the mistakes for you. You get me? I'll put a link to the enclosure that I bought in the description. I'll also put some alternative links. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, please subscribe. Yeah, stay tuned for the next one where I'll actually be setting up the enclosure for the tortoises.